Hello everyone, just thought I'd make a little demo video of this West Edge custom guitar built by luthier Bill Hutnick. It is a beautiful black walnut burl top. It basically looks like swirling chocolate. And it has 3 systems in it. There's magnetic pickups, the volume tone and 5-way. There's a piezo acoustic sound, and there's synthesizer built into it. You have a stereo jack out, and you have, if I can show you, the Roland MIDI chord. I'll tell you a few features and I'll play some of the sounds for you. This is the black walnut burl top. The back is African mahogany. It's a neck-through body construction, 5-piece laminated neck with stringers of pear wood in the middle for strength. There's also an aluminum channel around the truss rod for strength. I have a Makassar ebony fingerboard with custom inlays. It's a 12.5-inch radius. I don't like the flat fingerboard. This is more like a Gibson or PRS radius. Very comfortable. 1 11/16 nut, but it has a 1 5/8 inch locking nut just to bring the strings in from the edge of the fingerboard, because that's how I prefer it. Has a matching walnut facing on the headstock, and D'Addario trim lock tuners so they clamp onto the strings. You don't have to do any windings or anything like that, and is signed by the luthier, as you can see. So you lock your strings in the tuner, tune up, and clamp down, and you get the tuning stability of the double locking system. This is the Graphtec LB63 Floyd Rose style double locking trim with fine tuners, and it's the only one on the market that has the piezo saddles, so you can get MIDI and acoustic sounds in one unit. So it's very versatile. 24 frets, 25.5-inch scale. The magnetic pickups are Alnico Pro 2s, which are like PAF with a little more output push, but not a hot pickup, just a little beefier than the traditionals. You can see that it's very, very curved, and you catch the light there. It's tapered to the edges where it's very thin and a little bit thicker in the middle. You can see the scoop there very nicely. The neck is kind of a PRS, again, a shallow C profile. It's not a shredder neck. It's a little more traditional, but it's not chunky. It's comfortable. There are tone chambers beveled into the interior. It's not like a 335, but he routed out stepped chambers to open up the sound a little bit, take a little bit of the weight off. Makes such a difference. Access to the top frets is completely unfettered. There's no body in the way at all, right up to the top fret. And now let's hear some of the sounds. Right now, I've just got it on a clean, kind of like a twin sound, but this is all going through different processors for electric, acoustic, and the synth. It's all running into a keyboard amp, so it's very flat kind of sound, no tube amps involved. So there's the neck pickup sound. Position 2 is the 2 inside coils, hum cancel for a Strat. It's a nice approximation. The middle is both humbuckers, which is actually a really great soloing tone. It's just a little bit brighter and less thin. It's a little thicker than the Strat sound, but it's not quite as fat as the neck pickup, so it's nice in between. The position 4 is the 2 outside coils, which is more like a telly sound, but it's not quite telly. It's just a little more. It's got a little more Strat to it because the pickups are a little closer together. It's not such a wide spacing, but still you can get nice crunchy edge. And of course the bridge pickup. Very full. It's not shrill. It doesn't have a harsh or a shrill top end at all. It's a really nice warm sound without being muddy at all. It's very good. What else can I tell you here? piezo sounds, you just flip the bottom switch to choose either piezoelectric or both. There is a pull switch on the tone. The EQ, when it's pushed in, is kind of a smiley face EQ, which makes a nicer sound. If you pull it out, it's a little more flat, which might be good for soloing. It's got a little more punch to it, a little more focus. But I like it in all the time, it just sounds more acoustic to me. And when you blend them, of course, you can get both. Up the acoustic sound or brightens up the electric sound, however you want to look at it. The synth allows you to do all kinds of wacky things. You can choose, the synth controls are all on the inside of this scoop, which by the way was done for a kind of a Steinberger visual, but it also gives you access to the trem, and the jack for the MIDI is inside here. I did want the 1/4 inch jack in there as well, but there wasn't enough room. It was pretty tight with the narrow body and all the circuit boards, so we had to compromise and go outside for the jack. When you choose the synth, you can have pianos. Anything you've got on your guitar synthesizer. Let's see. Bell wash like that. And then you have the choice of this S1, S2 switch. It helps you change banks and patches. But if you push it the other way, it puts the hold feature on your synth, so you can hold that pad and then solo over it. And just flick it back to get back into the regular mode. If you have, depending on your synth, if you like to solo, you have a flute sound. If you blend that in with the acoustic, at whatever volume, you could ghost it in the background. For a little color. If you're using, let's let me find a distortion patch here. And if you have a synth sound that you like, kind of a warm tubey synth, and you blend it with the guitar. Especially on high notes, if you take the synth out and then bring it back in, it gives you a big, thick, extra tone for your leads. So it's a very versatile guitar. The switching is easy because of the way I've laid it out with the synth along the inside edge. The piezo is at the bottom, and the magnetic controls are close to you where you normally expect them to reach down and grab them. Bar stays in tune really well. I don't have the arm on right now. If you were to buy this guitar, you'd have to wait for years to have it made, and it would cost you close to $5,000. I paid a little bit less than that. I'm selling it now for financial reasons. I'm not playing. I have some issues with my right hand, and it's a shame to let it sit around and not get used. So I'd like to see someone who's really going to play it and put it to use. So I have it on Kijiji for 2,800 Canadian. It comes with a hard shell case, which is an Explorer case because the body is so wide. And I've got some foam in the case to keep it kind of shaped around the body. But that comes with it. And what else do I need to tell you? I think that's everything. It's the West Edge custom made black walnut burl, MIDI, piezo, and synthesizer, custom made neck through body. Check out the Kijiji ad and give me a shout and let me know if you're interested. Thanks very much.